And this morning, I'm going to share my screen. This morning, we're going to do a Tara meditation. And for those of you, I think everyone knows who Tara is, right? Buddha of action, female Buddha. And here is our image of Tara from Swayambhu Mountain. So when you imagine her, best is to imagine a body of light above you. So she's got, they've put robes on her, they've put brocade on her, which is supposed to be sort of an auspicious thing that they do in Tibet and Nepal and in India. But she's wearing this crown and she has jewelry all over her body. But just imagine that this is a white light body, but I really wanted you just to see this face. It's so extraordinary. All right, so there's an image for you, visual for you. So let's just settle into a comfortable sitting position and go ahead and go ahead and mute yourselves if you haven't already done so. Okay. So for those of you sitting on in front of your computers on a chair or something, feet flat on the floor. So really try and get a feeling of the soles of the feet in the earth. If you're sitting in your cross-legged position, your meditation posture, maybe you can just grab the soles of your feet with your hands and just apply a bit of pressure, almost as if you're massaging it. Then hands are placed in your lap in a comfortable position, usually in this tradition, the right hand nestled in the left with the thumbs touching. But you don't have to do it that way. You can, particularly for those of you who are sitting cross-legged, sitting on your chair, you can have your hands on your lap, just resting on your thighs. Shoulders are aligned with the hips. Be sitting on top of your sits bones. Try as best you can to bring the ears in line with your shoulders. So you're not putting any extra weight on the neck. So every centimeter that the head is out of alignment with the shoulders is an extra few pounds that the neck has to deal with. So for all of us as we're getting older, it's really good to remember to keep ourselves aligned. And so what happens as you start to, bend over as we get older, because gravity takes charge after a while, the muscles in the front of the neck start to get weaker, and the muscles in the back of the neck are starting to grab because they're trying to pull the neck back, and they get tighter and tighter and tighter. And then, of course, you've got these rhomboids that are below the back of the neck, around about where the shoulder blades are, in between. And they just kind of get weaker and weaker as well. They're not being used. So it's just kind of a rocky road or a downward path to aging. But there are things we can do to counteract that. So just, again, remember to lengthen the spine. When you're standing in the store or waiting in line, just remind yourself to stand up straight. So bring your attention to the crown of the head. Just imagine this spine of yours is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. Just imagine putting some space in between those vertebrae. Remember to breathe. Now go to the crown of the head and relax the scalp. the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the mouth, back of the head. Relax the neck, the shoulders, and allow your shoulder blades to drop down, relaxing the throat and the chest and the belly and your limbs, and your fingers and toes. And breathe. And notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. And be aware of sounds in your environment. Just allow them to be there. Try not to follow those sounds with the mind. And then just notice the thoughts that might be arising in the mind this morning. Try and keep what's coming up today outside of the hour or outside of the half hour. This meditation is for you. It's your practice. Everything else can wait. So notice what's arising and just be aware of it. So you're looking at it like an observer, scientific observer. You're curious. You can categorize your thoughts. Planning, memory, worrying, light. So being able to be aware of what's going on in the mind in a way is probably the most important thing. The most important thing of your meditation. To catch, to observe. And then once you know what's there, you can do something about it. As Venerable Rabina would always say, you don't wait till you're driving down the freeway at 80 miles an hour before you decide to get the tires checked. So we need to take care of ourselves in the same way that we would take care of our cars or our things. We take care of our mind the same way we would take care of our body. Go to the doctor and get our regular checkups. So bring to mind all the people of your life, your loved ones, those you have a bit difficulty with, and then are strangers. And remember, they can all change place at any time. Remember, they're all equal in their wish to be happy and their wish to be free from suffering and problems. And they all have this extraordinary capacity for Buddhahood. So just imagine we'll do this meditation this morning for all these people of our life, and by extension, all sentient beings. And again, thinking of all those people over there in the Middle East, thinking of all the people in Ukraine. It's just difficult. So we just dedicate motivate for these people, dedicate for these people, and anybody else you might know in your life, and for yourself. So imagine Tara is in in the space in front of you. She has this radiant green light body. She's so beautiful. She's sitting on a multicolored lotus. Her left foot is drawn in and her right foot out, resting on its own little multicolored lotus. And her left foot drawn in indicates her complete and effortless control over her desire energy. And her right foot out indicates her willingness and her capacity to get up and act for sentient beings. And often she's referred to as the wish-fulfilling Buddha. And she represents the quick capacity to cut through the obstacles and to get things done and to be successful. And of course, to make us all blissful. So imagine Tara is as beautiful as possible. She's youthful, she's radiant and full of energy and full of bliss. And she wears these beautiful silken garments. They're colored, and she has jewelry on her ears and her ankles, her arms, her neck, on that crown on her head. And imagine she's the manifestation of your teacher's mind as well. You can imagine your teachers manifesting in this Tara form for your benefit. To the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Tara, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. So imagine we'll do one chakra at a time. We'll just do 3 chakras. Powerful, blissful light coming from each and entering your corresponding chakra. So we'll start with the body, and Lama Tara sends powerful, blissful white light from the Om at her brow chakra, and this enters your brow and completely fills you. And imagine that all your problems and sufferings and heaviness of body are purified by this light, and all the harm you've ever done to any living being with this body and all infinite past bodies also purified, eradicated completely, not one atom left. As we recite the mantra. Om tare tu ture soham. 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 Now imagine light coming again. And this time imagine your body has become a blissful light body, just like Tara's indestructible, just like it will be when you attain the deity's body, the Sambhogakaya. And imagine it's not possible to ever harm others with this body, only to benefit. As we recite the mantra. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now a speech, and imagine Tara sends red light from the R at her throat chakra to your throat. Imagine this coming and purifying all the problems of speech. So, that speech we have that's not quite appropriate, it's kind of useless, uncontrolled speech, angry speech, criticism, this ability that we have sometimes to express ourselves appropriately, and all the harm we've ever done to any living being with the speech of this life and infinite past lives. Imagine it's also totally purified, eradicated by the blissful red light, not one atom left. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 And imagine the light coming again. And this time you're full of this blissful, perfect wisdom, compassionate, appropriate speech of Lama Tara, such that whatever sound you utter, whatever word you write is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it, who sees it. And all of this is your potential. So feel full of this powerful, blissful speech energy. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine Lama Tara sends powerful beams of blue light, blue like the sky, from the blue hum at her heart chakra, and this enters your heart. And imagine that all the unhappiness of mind, any confusion, arrogance, anger, jealousy, pride, resentment, hurt, anxiety, depression, all of this is totally purified, and that all the delusions, including the root delusion, ego grasping, which is the cause of all of our own suffering and why we harm others, is totally eradicated by this powerful blue light. Not one atom left. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine the blue light comes again, and this time feel full of the blissful, omniscient, compassionate mind of Lamatara. All of this is your potential. This is actually who you really are. Om tare tutare ture soham. 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 Now imagine the three lights coming again from Lamatara's three chakras. The white Om, the red A, the blue Hum, and they simultaneously penetrate your three places, and this time feeling that even the subtlest stains of all delusion are completely eradicated, not one atom left. Feel very blissful. Om tare tutare ture soham. 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 So just for a moment, stay in this blissful state, concentrating on being one with this energy of Mother Tara. Now imagine Lamatara's lotus dissolving up towards her body. She comes to sit above the crown of your head, facing the same way as you. And out of a wish to become oneness with your mind, and remember this is also your teacher, she dissolves into green light and melts into you through your crown and merges with your body, your speech, and your mind. And think now, I am one with Lamatara's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind, and feel blissful. So let's just dedicate all the merit that we have created doing this, all the positive energy, doing this meditation together, to all those people of your life, and by extension, all sentient beings. So now you can run around today as Tara and try and keep that energy with you. compassionate action energy. Okay, everyone. Lots of love. Thank you so much for hosting, Shayla.